Hi there, my name is Nick Stenger. We are the Stenger Family Office. For the past 42 long years, it has been our mission to deliver both clarity and confidence to help secure your financial future. One of the big questions that clients ask us is, Nick, how can you be so bullish when all of the top Wall Street pundits and analysts are bearish? They always say the world is coming to an end, and why have you guys been optimists? Well, my simple answer to that is be careful who you listen to, and don't believe everything you read. You have to ask the question when you hear that somebody's bearish or you hear that somebody's bullish on a certain sector or asset class or whatever it might be, you need to ask the question, what are they selling? If they're selling a long-term plan, if they're selling financial planning and they want to keep you on a long-run plan of where you're going and deliver some advice to you, that's a good place to be. Because if they're not selling a long-run plan and they're simply selling a product, or they're selling gold or silver, or they're selling you an annuity or real estate or whatever it might be, they have a hidden agenda. The agenda is to get you to sell your equities, to sell your stocks, your ownership in America's best companies, and instead buy gold bars or silver coins or investment properties or annuities. And anytime you do that, you forfeit your long-term ownership of America's best companies, the S&P 500. So just be careful before you buy into the doom and gloom, before you buy into the narrative. Make sure you know where that person's coming from. In my experience, there's basically two types of people on Wall Street. There's bears, there's bulls, but there's also strategists, market timers, and traders versus portfolio managers. And what that means is that when you're dealing with a strategist, in most cases, that doesn't manage money, that doesn't have a dollar in assets under management, that's simply a marketing tool for their company to go on CNBC, to go on Fox Business, typically they are spinning a narrative designed to scare you. Be careful before you buy into that. What you need to ask when you hear somebody and you listen to somebody's opinion or read their articles they write, you typically want to listen to what's called portfolio managers, people that actually have dollars under management. Why? Because they have to produce a track record. And a track record will show you that they are usually optimistic. If you're an equity portfolio manager like we are, if you're managing client money, you have no choice but over time to be optimistic. Why? Because the market goes up more than it goes down. And if you even just flipped a coin and from a year-to-year basis, you'd be right most of the time by just being bullish. So be careful what you're buying into. Be careful what you're listening to. Obviously, there's times to be bearish. There's times to be conservative and to have a certain part of your portfolio that's more secure than other parts. But just be careful before you make wholesale changes in the stock market because of something that you read or something you saw on TV. Thanks for being with us for this episode of Client Corner. Again, we're Stenger Family Office. If you're not using critical thinking, give us a call, 630-912-8431. We can get you started with a starter account at $1,000 or more, 630-912-8431.